Why I love the BEEGEE bender, part 2. This time with a strap. Okay. Well, in the previous video that is posted, I was talking about how much I enjoy these BEEGEE benders, and now I've got even a newer update than the last video. Brother Carl is working on number 5, I told you. Yeah, 4 that I'll have, yes, 4 that will be in my possession, 5 I've owned. But actually that number now is wrong because there's actually 2 of them coming from Norway. Brother Carl had another Harley Benton that he had picked up, and I expressed an interest in getting for somebody, and I think that somebody just might be me. So anyway, we'll see if I'm going to keep that one or not. But anyway, why I love the Harley Benton's guitars, but not so much just the Harley Benton guitar, the BEEGEE bender. And today you're going to get to hear more of a closer final result. Now this is that seafoam green with the new neck that's in the last video. And this time I'm going to have the strap on there so we can do some bending. I've got a little 2-chord Latin progression, and we're going to hear how we're doing here. So what we have, and I misspoke in the last video, these are not hot rails, obviously. They are Seymour Duncan 1/4 pounders, a neck and a bridge pickup. I've also done the Groove Master saddles from Mr. Joe Glazier, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, I've done a little bit of wiring to get the angled thing. You know, just once again, this is, I'll say it again, and just customizing your guitar at a relatively, the least expensive price point that I can imagine doing so, and have an unbelievably quality instrument. And I'll tell you what, this neck was like $50 from Amazon. Nothing wrong with the original neck that came with, which was a maple cap. And I just wanted to try something different. And you can at these price points, right? Okay. One of the things I'm noticing with the new neck and also with the Groove Master saddles, just there's a nice acoustic ring. I'm having something happening in the upper frets, and I'm not Joe Glazier when it comes to setting up a guitar. I'm learning a lot, but I'm trying to, reason all this stuff and getting the tools to do it. So, it's a little bit of trial and error. And this is how you learn, right? So let's try this little Huevos de Gusto progression, G chord to a D chord. And we're just going to play up and down, move the pickup around a little bit here, and go from front to back and see what we got. You ready? About this guitar is how you can instantly tune. I can hear that sound as I'm looking at my tuner. The B's a little B's out, but just reach up here and adjust it. To the left will give you more distance to get the pitch higher. That was it. But on the fly, I love that. The glazier is a little bit more difficult because it's located behind the neck plate here, so you have to get behind here. And you know, the accuracy on both guitars is just studio perfect. So where were we? Some of those notes are not the notes you need to play. But you know, it's music and I'm having fun doing it. So I'm going up and down the neck and trying to find a few things if I can. The handshake that the neck is making to the body, I think we're in the ballpark. This is all new strings. I think that string can go up a little bit. Another neat tool for Mr. Glazier shells, and folks at Glazier are these right here. Don't know if the camera's picking up. They just have everything on them for 99% of your guitars, and that's not the one that I'll need to use right there, but that is right there. Cool. And of tune a little bit, but one more time, the BEEGEE Bender. It is absolutely at the top of my list of favorite guitars to play. And a gentleman asked me, I've had this question privately and publicly, what I prefer. And here's my answer when it comes to instruments. I prefer whatever inspires me to play. And if you have purchased a $20,000 guitar, and in my case, I actually have several of those. That's not what I paid for them, but they have escalated to that price and well beyond on a few of those. Call them smart investments that I did not know were going to be smart investments. But if that fires you up to grab a guitar and play it, man, even if it just inspires you just to walk by it and think about music, I think it's worth it. I bought a guitar several years ago. It's on here, one of the early videos. You can go look at the black and gold collector's Telecaster. That thing is about as desirable of an instrument for most people as nobody would want it. The thing weighs 20,000 pounds. It's got a big mass of this. The strings are not even on there the right way. The guitar was made between 81, 82, 83 by Fender. Go look up the black and gold collector's edition on Reverb. But when I was a kid, I saw one and it changed my life. I saw it hanging there. They were $800 and a Telecaster back then. American-made Telecaster was, $220. And here was this thing all black and gold. And man, to a kid's eye, I was mesmerized. And then a few years ago, I just rethought and I thought about it. I didn't buy it, the one back then. I would hide it. I'd go and take it. When I was a little kid in the early 80s, I'd go to this music store and I'd take it and I'd hide it in the back behind other guitars, they had a wall of guitars hanging by the neck, up here at the headstock. And they trusted me back then. I was playing professionally at this time already, even though I was a kid. And man, I fell in love with that guitar. It was too much money for my family, and it kind of just left my mind. But I was prowling around on Reverb several years ago. There's a point to this story, so hang with me. And by gosh, I came across it, and I couldn't believe it. And I was like, holy cow. Reached out to a man, and we came to terms, and it hangs there with my other guitars. And I play it so infrequently, but every time I see it, I'm inspired. And that's the point. So what's my favorite instrument is one that inspires me. Should the amount of money be what inspires you? No, listen, to each his own, not for me. So when I'm holding this BEEGEE Bender for the price point that I gave for this guitar, which was $750, shipped from Norway, with all this stuff on it, and then I did all my stuff, which now is totaling, 100. I got these Seymour Duncans for 120 bucks. I got a neck for 50. So let's just say, let's round it up to 300 bucks, 250 to $300. So $1,000. Man, this instrument alone has played over 200 hours live. It's like a part of me. And when you have a bunch of them, if you're going to spend some time with them, you better be inspired to do it, or you end up falling back on your favorites. So that's my answer. Now, to the point that they've asked me, these several people that have asked, what do you prefer, the Glacier? Do you prefer the BEEGEE? Listen, I don't have a preference when it comes to that. The Glacier Double Bender is an incredible, incredible guitar. I have two of them, and they're unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I think this is a much more attainable price point for everybody. It's lesser money. It's more than, this is a third, maybe. I don't even know, go find out what those things are worth now, those Glacier Double Benders. Go look them up. Go see what a Glacier Double Bender install is. And yet, here's Carl. I think now he's bumped his price up a slight bit, but man, they're worth every penny. That's what inspires me. So thanks for watching this. Got a little bit long, but we're getting there. And there's another reason I love it. I can absorb time with something that's quality to me that I want to spend time with, and that's inspirational. And I hope it inspires you some way along the way. So whatever that is for you, it is my prayer that you absorb yourself in that when it comes to whatever it is. But if we're talking about music and instruments, whatever that is, be inspired. That's it. And this BEEGEE Bender, along with my other guitars, they inspire me. God bless you. Thank you for listening.